Long, long ago in the land of Egypt, there lived a group of people called the Israelites. They had once been welcomed there, but over time, a new king called Pharaoh made them slaves. They had to work very hard and were very unhappy. One day, Pharaoh made a terrible rule. All baby boys born to the Israelites must be taken away. A woman named Jochebed had a baby boy she loved very much. To save him, she placed him in a small basket and gently set it afloat on the river. The basket drifted along until it reached the palace. Pharaoh's daughter found the baby, felt sorry for him, and decided to raise him as her own. She named him Moses, which means drawn out of the water. Moses grew up as a prince, but he knew in his heart that he was an Israelite. One day, he saw an Egyptian hurting an Israelite worker. Moses tried to stop it, but things went wrong, and he became afraid. He ran far away into the desert to a place called Midian. There, Moses became a shepherd and lived a quiet life. One day, something amazing happened. Moses saw a bush on fire, but it wasn't burning up from the bush. God spoke to him. "Moses, I have seen my people suffering. I want you to go back to Egypt and lead them to freedom." Felt nervous. "But I'm not a great speaker," he said. God promised to help him and sent Moses back to Egypt. Moses went to Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go," but Pharaoh refused. So God sent signs called plagues, like rivers turning to blood, frogs everywhere, and darkness covering the land. Still, Pharaoh said no. Finally, after the last and most serious plague, Pharaoh agreed to let the Israelites go. Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, but soon Pharaoh changed his mind and chased after them. The Israelites reached the edge of the sea and were trapped. They were scared, but God told Moses to stretch out his staff. Suddenly, the sea split into two, creating a dry path through the water. The people walked safely across. When the Egyptian army tried to follow, the waters came back together. The Israelites were free at last. Moses led the people through the desert toward a special land God had promised them. Along the way, they camped near a mountain called Sinai. There, God gave Moses the 10 Commandments, important rules to help people live good and kind lives. The journey wasn't easy. Sometimes the people complained or felt afraid. But Moses stayed patient and trusted God. He guided them for many years, teaching them to believe, be brave, and help one another. At the end of his life, Moses climbed a mountain and looked out at the beautiful land God had promised his people. Even though Moses didn't enter the land himself, he knew he had completed his mission. He had helped his people find freedom and hope. The end.